gold, soft wind, but the nights were warm. You laughed like you knew my heart from the very first hello. Neon lights on quiet streets, your hand brushing close to mine. We were walking side by side like we had all the time. Every song on the radio started feeling like our own. Every moment felt so fast, like a place we couldn't hold. You said nothing lasts forever, but your eyes said maybe more. I was hoping you were wrong, I was hoping you were sure. Colors falling from the trees, like the time we couldn't keep. Autumn stayed too short for us. Love was there but not enough. Golden days just slipped away like the sun at end of day. I still see you in that light, fading softly out of sight. We were real, we were close, just a season, I suppose. Now the streets are cold and bare, different faces, different sound, but I still walk past that place, hoping you might be around. I replay the last goodbye, though you never said the words, just a silence in your eyes that I understood too well. Autumn stayed too short for us. We were almost something more. All the dreams we didn't touch still are waiting like before. If I see you one more time, I won't let it pass me by. But the season's gone too soon, just like me and you. I still remember your eyes, like they never left me. Every moment we had feels like it was meant to be. But time keeps moving on, like it doesn't care at all. It takes everything I love and lets it fall. I walk through empty streets where your shadow used to stay. Every sound of the wind feels like your name today. I try to move ahead, but I always turn around, like my heart is still stuck in the lost and found. If time could feel like I do, it would break in two. If time could feel my pain, it would never be the same. It would stop and cry with me every memory. If is your name. I don't blame you anymore, but I still feel the cost of a love so alive, now forever lost. If time could feel my pain, it would call your name again, bring you back to me, just like it used to be. If time could heal the past, I would make this moment last, but time just lets me stay in love that slipped I wake up and call your name, but the room stays still and cold. Different sky where you are now, but I still feel you close. Your last message still unread, like it's frozen in my phone. I don't know where we became, two hearts walking alone. The night is getting longer and I talk to empty air. I pretend you might reply, like you're still somewhere there. Maps don't show where you are, just a space I cannot reach. I am learning how to love someone I cannot see. Every hour feels the same, like I'm calling out your name. There are oceans between our names, but my heart still feels the same. Every wave just brings me pain, calling you again and again. If you hear me in the dark, no, I never drifted far. There are oceans between our names, but I still love you the same. I see your face in the rain, on the streets we used to walk. Every corner of this town still remembers what we talked. But you're living in a place I can never really touch, and it hurts to say out loud, I still miss you so much. There are oceans between our names, and I cannot cross the pain. Every night I still remain, calling you in silent rain. If you ever find your way I found your smile in a photo sitting in my old drawer. The edges are torn a little, but I still want more. It was summer when we took it. You were laughing in the sun. Now I sit here in silence, like everything is done. The rain hits my window slow, like it knows how I feel. Every drop feels like a memory that I cannot heal. I try to throw it away, but my hands won't let go. Some things stay in the heart, even when we don't know. Polaroids in the rain, still remember your name. All the love we had back then, now it hurts me again. I keep looking at the past, even though it doesn't last. Polaroids in the rain feel like crying in vain. Your jacket still in my room, still smells like yesterday. I thought time would take it, but it just stayed. Every corner feels like you, even when you're not here. I smile just to hide all the missing tears. Polaroids in the rain, everything looks the same, but the love is gone away, like it never had a name. I still hold on too tight to a fading little light. Polaroids in the rain are the ghosts I can't explain. I found your name in my old notebook, faded ink, but it still hurts. We were young and full of dreams, now it's just these silent words. I kept the things I couldn't say, hidden deep between the lines. Every page still calls your name, even after all this time. I thought I had more time to try. I didn't know love could pass me by. These unwritten letters in my heart never reached you from the start. All the words I couldn't show are the ones that hurt the most. If I could turn the time again, I would write you how I feel. Now these letters stay with me, and none of them were real. I remember how you smiled, like the world was standing still. I was scared to say too much, now I know I always will. You were closer than my breath, but I let you slip away. to the past with the things I couldn't say. I hear your voice inside my mind like a song I left behind. These unwritten letters in my heart never reached you from the start. All the words I couldn't show are the ones that hurt the most. If I could turn the time again, I would write you how I feel. Now these letters stay with me, and none of them were real. Maybe you were waiting too. Maybe I just never knew. We were standing in the same place, but I let love slip away. These unwritten letters in my heart tore my quiet world apart. All the love I couldn't say still is here with me today. If someday you hear this song, know I loved you all along. Just too late to make it right. Just a dream I couldn't write. We danced under quiet lights, music played soft and slow. You held me a little tight, like you didn't wanna go. People passed, we didn't care. It was only you and me in that room, in that night. We were all we could see. When love was golden and true, every dream felt close to you. Every word was soft and right, every day, every night. Now the light has slowly gone, but my heart still holds that song. When love was golden and true, it was always me and you. We talked until morning came. Simple words, simple dreams. You said nothing would change. Life was more than it seemed. I believed every line like a child in the dark. You were all that I knew. You were all in my heart. Time moved on without a sound. Love got lost, never found. We were strong, then we fell. Now it's just a story to tell. I still pass that old street where we used to it feels so far away, like a dream that couldn't stay. When love was golden and true, I saw my whole world in you. Now I stand here alone with a past I cannot grow, but I smile through the pain for the love that still remains. When love was golden and true, it was beautiful and blue. You said you needed space, but you didn't say why. You couldn't look at me, you just looked at the sky. I felt it in your touch, something wasn't the same. You were right next to me, but so far away. I tried to hold your hand, you slowly let it go. No fight, no final words, no tears, no scene at all. Just silence in the room, like we already lost. I waited for a sign, for something I could keep, but all you gave to me was something incomplete. You left without goodbye, didn't even try. Now I'm here alone, asking myself why. Was I not enough, or just too much to hold? You walked out my life and left me in the cold. Now every night feels long, your side is still so empty. I hear you in my thoughts, like you never really left me. You left without goodbye, like I meant nothing. All we had just disappeared, like it was nothing. Now I'm talking to the dark, trying to survive. You didn't say a word, but it broke my life. You sat right next to me, but you felt so far away. No fight, no heavy words, just silence every day. I tried to make you laugh, but you just looked down, like your heart was already gone before I turned around. We shared the same old bed, but never shared a dream. Two shadows in the dark that never touched, it seems. I asked you what was wrong, you said nothing at all, but I could feel the truth in every word. You love me in silence, but kitchen, morning light on your face, like a memory that won't fade, no matter time or place. I should have seen it coming, but I was too blind to know that quiet hearts can't leave without letting go. Now I talk to empty rooms like you might answer me, but all I get is echoes of what used to be. You love me in silence, and I missed every sign. Now I'm living with the truth, you were never mine. No shouting, no goodbye, just a fading goodbye. You love me in silence, and I still don't know why. I was young when I met you in a small green town. You smiled like the sunrise, and I couldn't look down. We had nothing but feeling and a sky so wide. I didn't know back then you'd stay in my life. Time took me far away, but I never let go. Every road I walked still led me home. Even when you were gone, I still believed that some heart so far away, like your heart is on mute and your words start to fade. Your voice is a fading signal, lost inside my mind. I try to hold on to it, but it slips every time. You are there, but not here, like a ghost in the air. Your voice is a fading signal, and I'm still waiting there. I replay our old calls just to feel you again, but the silence grows louder every now and then. You used to say my name like it meant something real. Now it sounds like a memory I can almost feel. We were close, now we break like sound in empty space. And I'm losing you more. I said I'm doing fine, but that's not really true. I smile in the daylight, but I still think of you. I deleted all your photos, but they still come back like memories don't listen, they just attack. You said we needed space, but space became the end. Now I talk to silence like it's my only friend. I try to move ahead, but I always fall behind, like half of me is missing and still stuck in time. I gave you all I had, but you took more than that. I've got half a heart still yours, even though you closed the door. Every beat reminds me what we used to be. I try to let you go, but you still take control. I've got half a heart still yours, and it won't let me go. I hear your name in songs on the radio at night. Every melody just breaks what's left inside. I know you moved on now, living a different life, but I'm still here holding the pieces you left behind. I've got half a heart still yours, even though we're not anymore. Every breath I take alone still calls you home. I wish I could erase woke up this morning and it felt less heavy, like your shadow finally stopped following me. The room still looks the same, but it feels more wide, like I can breathe again for the first time. I don't reach for my phone every single hour. I don't wait for a message that won't come now. It's strange how silence can start to feel kind after all the breaking inside my mind. I thought I'd never survive, but I'm still alive in a world without your name. I'm learning how to stay. Not everything that ends has to stay in pain. In a world without your name, I still feel the rain, but it doesn't hurt the same. It just fades away. I see your memory now, like a photograph, not sharp like before, just soft and half. I don't try to erase what we used to be. I just let it live quietly in me. Soft strings dissolve, long silence at the end, peaceful closure. I still see your face in July, sunlight on your skin. We were young and careless, not knowing what would end. We drove with the windows down, no plans, no fear at all, just two hearts pretending we could never fall. You laughed at my old songs I sang just for you. We thought love was simple, something we could do, but seasons always change, even when we don't. And what we thought was forever slowly turned to don't. I should've known better, but I didn't let go. We faded like a summer song, beautiful but slipped away. We faded like a summer song. Now you're gone. I passed your old street again. Nothing looks the same, but I still hear you laughing when it starts to rain. I wonder if you ever think of what we used to be, or did you close that chapter completely? We faded like a summer song. I was right, you were gone. Now I sing it all alone in this empty home. No hate, no blame to give, just the life we didn't live. We faded like a summer song and moved on. Steel guitar, very quiet, emotional ending. I don't cry like I used to. It just stays inside like something heavy that I can't hide. You said it's over now, so calmly, so sure, like we were nothing, like we were a blur. I still check my phone even though I know you won't reply. You let me go. Every memory hits like it's brand new pain. Same conversation, different name. I thought we would break loud, but we just disappeared. This is the goodbye we finally meant. No more pretending, no more we're okay. It didn't crash, it didn't burn, it just faded away. This is the goodbye we finally meant. No more holding what's already gone. We didn't fall apart, we just moved on. I see you in strangers on every street, but when I get close, there's never you I meet. I learned how to smile while breaking inside. That's how we ended, no fight, no pride. I loved you quietly, you left the same way. No last words, no need to stay. If I scream your name, would it change a thing, or just echo back what silence brings? This is the goodbye we finally meant. Now I understand what it all meant. We didn't break in pieces, we just ran out of chance. This is the goodbye we finally meant. No more love left to defend. I still feel you everywhere, but this is the end. didn't understand. You stopped saying I miss you. Little by little I kept holding on. You kept getting distant. I asked you to stay, you said I can't. And that's when I knew it wasn't a plan. Love doesn't always stay. No matter how we pray, I learned to lose you the hard way. I learned to let go when you walked away. No more pretending, no more pain to hide. I learned to lose you, but you stayed inside. Now I walk alone, but I still feel you near. In every quiet place, in every tear. I don't hate you now, I understand. Some love just slips through our hands. I learned to lose you bit by bit. I learned to survive without your grip. No more waiting, no more maybe one day. I learned to lose you in my own way. I tried to be enough, but I was never right. You needed steady love, I gave you doubt instead of light. I stayed when I should leave. I held on too tight, thinking love would fix what I couldn't make right. You never said it loud, but I already knew. I wasn't what you dreamed, I wasn't true for you. I saw it in your eyes the day you stopped trying, and I still pretended we weren't dying. Love doesn't always fail. Sometimes people just don't match. I wasn't who you needed, and that's the truth I hide. I was just a chapter you had to leave behind. No anger in your voice, no tears left to give, just the silence of a love that couldn't live. takes. I still sleep on your side even though you're gone. It feels too strange to move like nothing is wrong. Your hoodie's still here on the back of my chair. I tell myself I'm fine, but you're still there. I scroll through old messages like they still mean something. Every I love you text feels like it's cutting. You said we needed time, but time never came back. It just took you away and never asked. I whisper your name, but you don't hear me anymore. In another life we stayed, we didn't fall away. We held on tighter every single day. But here in this life we broke too fast. Now I'm just living in a love that passed. I tried to erase you, but it made it worse. You're still in my silence, still in every verse. I smile in the daylight, but I break at night. Missing what we had feels like a fight. In another life we stayed, we didn't lose our way. We would still be okay, not strangers today. But here in this life I call your name, and it never answers the same. I stood here for so long, same place, same cold air, people passing by me, but you were never there. I checked the time again, like it might change my fate. Every train that passed me just made me wait. This is the platform where you never came. I still call your name, but it falls like rain. I was here on time, you were in my mind, but love got left behind on this platform line. I saved a seat for you, even though I knew you were never coming back, like you said you would do. I watched the evening fall, slow light on empty tracks. Every sound of footsteps small town bar, nothing fancy, nothing new, just two broken hearts trying to get through. You laughed at my bad jokes, I smiled at your pain. We didn't know back then nothing stays the same. We talked about leaving town, chasing something far away, but dreams don't always wait, they just drift away. I got a job too late, you found another road. We were holding on, but the line got cold. It was the right love, but the wrong goodbye. We tried to hold on, but we lost the fight. No anger, no blame, just a change in time. Right love, wrong goodbye, still stays on my mind. I still drive past that street where we used to meet. Every light, every sign feels bittersweet. I wonder if you think of the same old days, or did you move on in a different way? I should have said more, I should have stayed strong, but I let you slip away. Now you're gone. It was the right love, but the wrong goodbye. We were so close, but we couldn't survive. No anger, no blame, just a long goodbye. Right love, wrong goodbye, still lives in my eyes. I wanted to tell you once, but I kept it inside. Every word I saved for you just slowly died. You were always so close, but I stayed far away. Now I talk to the past every single day. You smiled like you knew me, but I never said the truth. I was scared of losing you, so I lost you. Every chance I had, I let it slip through my hands. Now I understand too late what love demands. The silence hurts me more than anything before. These are the words I buried deep inside my heart. I should have said them earlier, before we fell apart. I loved you more than time, but I never made it known. Now the street where the wind feels the same. Every corner whispers your forgotten name. If I could go back once, I would change everything. But the past doesn't listen. It doesn't bring anything. These are the words I buried that I never gave to you. Now they echo softly in everything I do. I loved you in silence and I stayed too far. Now these words I buried are my only scars. We met at the wrong time, but it felt so right. You held my hand through the darkest night. We laughed like nothing could break us down. Two lost hearts in a small town. We talked about forever like it was near, but forever changed and disappeared. You had your dreams, I had mine too. We tried to hold on, but we couldn't move through. We were close, so close, but still not enough. We were almost forever, but not quite there. We were almost lovers, but life wasn't fair. Now I'm left with pieces of what we became. We were almost forever, but not the same. I still hear your voice in the evening air, like you never left, like you're still there. But I know the truth, we're just memories now. Two hearts that loved, but didn't know how. We were almost forever, but time said no. We were almost something, but we had to go. No hate, no anger, just It's 3:17 in my room, but I know it's not for you. You're awake in another place, living a different truth. I check my phone again, even though I know it's dry. Just a picture of your name and a message left behind. You said I'm doing fine, but I hear it in your tone, like you're trying to move on while I'm still stuck alone. I talk to empty space, like you might answer me, but all I hear is silence that keeps repeating me. We were close, now we drift, like smoke into the wind. It's 3:17 a.m. and I miss you again. Different time, different pain, but it hurts just the same. You're awake, I'm alone in a world of my own. It's 3:17 a.m. and I still call your name. I see you in my dreams, but you never stay long. You just fade into the dark like a half-finished song. I wonder if you think of the nights we used to talk, or did you close that door and just walk off?